only a handful of days until the end of the third quarter. We're seeing the major U.S. stock averages try to hold on to session gains, and this does come following yesterday's sell-off. Joining me now is Alan Valdes of SilverBear Capital. Alan, great to have you here today.
Remy, great to have me. And you know what? It's only 90 days till Christmas.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you're monitoring that. Yeah, it's hard to believe. But we only have a handful of session left until the final quarter of this year, and we have a lot on the plate in terms of politics, geopolitics. So given what we're seeing, what do you expect to see as we head into the final quarter?
Well, the final quarter should be good. If you look at all the pre-quarter earning excitement going on, it looks like it's going to be a good quarter for earnings, even with the hurricanes. I figured the insurance companies would be hit, airlines would be hit, cruise lines would be hit, but they look like they'll be okay. But in general, it's going to be a good earnings season, I think.
And in terms of politics, we still have plenty of uncertainty in terms of what will happen for tax reform as well as healthcare. But today we will be paying attention to Fed Chair Janet Yellen's comments, and this is the first time we're speaking since that Fed meeting last week. So as expected, we will be getting the unwinding of that balance sheet. So what do you think that means as we head into December?
I mean, it's going to be interesting. Unwinding balance sheets have always been tough for the market. They can't digest that, and you've always seen them capitulate. But they want to do $10 billion a month, which, for you and I, well, for me, not you, but that's a lot of money, So I think, though, I think the markets will digest it. They're much stronger than they were even 2 years ago or 3 years ago, the markets. So I think they'll be able to take that $10 billion a month and not really to see much effect. I think when they get up to the $50 billion, which they say they want to do down the road, that could be difficult. So we'll have to see. But again, anytime they've unwound, it's always been a shock to the markets, and they've always capitulated. So we'll have to wait and see.
So in today's session, we are seeing tech doing better than they did yesterday, but we will have to continue to see what happens in terms of price action. We also saw Equifax in the spotlight today as the company executive announced that he will be retiring. So in terms of sectors and companies, what are you watching?
Well, retiring or going to jail, I guess it wasn't a hard case, so. But, we obviously keep a good eye on the tech sector. And, as the healthcare bill winds through, it doesn't look like it's going to pass, but if it does, our eyes will be focused on the healthcare sector. And, of course, any day it could be any given thing that moves these sectors, that's for sure. But I think in general, the techs are going to stay strong. They'll be up and down. I mean, Apple, they had a problem with the watch, but now today it's up more than 1%. So they're all over the place. And I think you'll see that volatility, especially, coming into the third quarter here. You'll see more volatility. So we'll have to wait and see. But I think in general, the market's strong. I mean, today we got numbers. I mean, the numbers were a little weaker on consumer confidence. They came in a little weaker. So we'll have to wait and see. But in general, the market's strong. I think it's going to stay strong.
Okay, Alan. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and have a great day.